Teamfight Tactics is a free auto battler game developed and published by Riot Games. It is based on Dota Auto Chess and features cross-platform play between Android and iOS. Released in March 2020 and as a League of Legends game mode for Microsoft Windows and macOS in June 2019. Gameplay involves players constructing teams to fight one another and be the last player standing, with a battlefield consisting of hexagons where units can be strategically placed. During each round, a short battle automatically commences with two players matched randomly for that round or against computer-controlled enemies. Rounds against computer-controlled enemies have a chance to drop gold, units, and items for the player to use. The game consists of stages and rounds, with the exception of Stage 1, which has only 3 rounds of computer-controlled enemies. On the 4th round of each stage, there is a carousel feature, which players have access to a free rotation of units with randomly equipped items to select from. On the last round of each stage, players will face a computer-controlled enemy. Players accumulate gold during rounds and can use it to build interest and increase their income per round, or purchase experience points to increase their level. Each unit can be upgraded if additional copies of the same unit are found in the shop or shared draft, and this increases their maximum health and attack damage. Units have a health bar and a mana bar, with damage from enemy units decreasing health and using abilities decreasing mana. Teamfight Tactics offers a variety of features for players to take advantage of. Teamfight Tactics has a leveling system that allows players to gain experience points and level up, giving them access to powerful new units and items rewards. As players progress through the game, they will gain access to more powerful units, items, and abilities. In addition, the game offers variety of game modes, including ranked and normal. Ranked mode requires players to win multiple games in order to rank up, while normal mode is more casual and allows players to practice without the pressure of ranking up. Finally, Teamfight Tactics features live spectator mode, allowing players to watch live games without actually playing them. This allows players to study their opponent's strategy and learn from their mistakes while being able to participate in the game. Teamfight Tactics has a seasonal system that allows players to experience a new unique experience every season. Each season introduces a new different theme, new units, and other changes to the game. At the start of each new season, players will be placed into one of 5 tiers depending on their performance in previous seasons. Seasons typically last around 6 weeks, with each season having its own unique rewards and objectives. While progression within the game is based on wins and losses, there is also a seasonal leaderboard that players can compete on. At the end of the season, the highest ranked players will receive special rewards and recognition. In addition to seasonal changes, Teamfight Tactics also releases balance patches periodically to ensure that the game remains balanced and fun for all players. These patches typically come out about once a month and introduce changes to unit stats, game mechanics, and other features of the game. Teamfight Tactics features a variety of units, with each one having its own unique strengths and weaknesses. Units are divided into 4 categories: assassins, mages, fighters, and marksmen. Each unit type has access to unique abilities and abilities that are shared across all units of that type. Assassins are strong units that specialize in dealing high damage to single targets and also have access to a variety of crowd control abilities. Their mobility and high burst damage makes them ideal for taking out a single target quickly. Mages are powerful spellcasters that have access to a variety of crowd controlling spells, allowing them to control the battlefield. They are able to set up combos and crowd control multiple targets at the same time. Fighters are bulky units that specialize in taking out multiple targets at once. They have access to a variety of self-sustained and positional abilities that allow them to be highly effective in a team fight. Finally, marksmen are ranged units that specialize in dealing high amounts of damage to single targets at a safe distance. They have access to a variety of powerful single target damage spells, allowing them to take advantage and out targets very quickly. Also, sometimes seasons have different traits than the previous for the player to learn. Teamfight Tactics is an incredibly popular game, but is not without its issues. One of the main issues with the game is imbalance in the meta, with new units and items being added regularly. Some units or item combinations can become extremely powerful and dominate the meta. This makes it difficult for players to create interesting or unique team compositions, as certain units or items are often seen as must-haves due to their sheer power. Players have also reported that the game's matchmaking system can be quite unbalanced, leading to players facing opponents of significantly higher skill levels. This can lead to some games becoming heavily one-sided, making them unfun and unenjoyable experiences. The game also has a steep learning curve, which can be intimidating for new players. Since the game is consistently evolving, the meta can change quickly and can be difficult for new players to keep up with the changes. Fortunately, the developers of the game are aware of these issues and are actively working to address them. Teamfight Tactics has been met with overwhelming critical and commercial success since the launch in 2019. Players have praised the game for its innovative take on the auto battler genre, its strategic depth, and its brilliant art style. The game has also been praised for its balanced and fair matchmaking system, which ensures that players are always matched with opponents of their similar skill level. The game has been downloaded over 100 million times since its launch and currently has over 8 million monthly active players. It has also been featured in various esports tournaments and championships, including the League of Legends World Championship, where teams compete for large cash prize. And the game has also received numerous awards, including Best Strategy Game at the 2020 Golden Joystick Awards. With the data I've found, it has amazing reviews, which I've calculated the average overall score to be an excellent 79%.